Welcome to the Friday edition of the Snews here at LonghornStation.com. Ahmad Brooks, John Medani. We are the Wake Up Call weekdays from 6 to 9, and we are here to talk about the first round of the NFL draft. Okay, not really. We're here to talk about what the Cowboys did or did not do with the first round of the draft. You can hear the sounds echoing with the 24th pick in the first round of this year's NFL draft. The Dallas Cowboys select. Huh? Your thoughts?
Dez Bryant here. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me, folks. And look, I'll be frank with you. Yes, everybody knows I support Roy Williams. I do think that, him not being there for 2 seasons, he hadn't been there a full 2 seasons yet, it has affected the way he's played. And I also think Miles Austin being there with Tony Romo for 4 years has affected the way he's played and the reason why they have such good chemistry. I think you're fine at the pass-catching target and the pass-catching positions, my man. You got a Pro Bowl wide receiver, and you got 2 guys that have notched Pro Bowls there at those positions. You got a Pro Bowl tight end, perennial, and you have some running backs that are decent. You need an offensive line. Why are you sitting at home? Why did you watch the Super Bowl and the NFC Championship from your living room, Jerry Jones? Because you could not block Jared Allen, and because your safeties and your secondary couldn't cover anybody. Now, this is a passing league. It continues to be one. Why you don't build through the offensive line or with the player in the secondary that perhaps could go both ways, or even a guy like Taylor Mays who runs a 4.5 at 6'3", and the guy's a playmaker. I don't know why you go Dez Bryant, and then on top of that, the guy's got character issues. That's the word on the streets. I don't know the young man personally. He could turn out to be a saint. He could turn it around like Randy Moss did. At this point, though, I just don't think you take potential over production. I don't. Yeah. And that's just my personal opinion.
And one thing, the guys that evaluate players in the draft, everybody's got an opinion. That's fine. The Cowboys had a draft board. According to published reports, Jerry said there were 3 guys that his guys said they had to have. 2 of them were gone. Dez was the 3rd. He saw him there, and he took him, and that's fine. But you would just think that at some point, common logic has to dictate its way into this thing again. Ahmad just referred to the Minnesota Vikings and what Jared Allen and company did to end the Cowboys season last year. That was the stark reminder, we need to upgrade our offensive line. And so last night, as the first round begins to tick away and we look at what the other teams in the division are doing, the Redskins now have Mike Shanahan, Donovan McNabb, etc. They're starting to really upgrade and rebuild. And the 2 teams that you are going to have to contend with the most, stylistically, who have already been there for a while in terms of coaches, what did they draft in the first round? The Giants got a defensive end. The Eagles got a defensive end. Obviously,
with speed,
because they saw what the Vikings were able to do and how they were able to get the better of you. And you reacted by, instead of instinctively saying, yeah, pressure's on, we got to fill that hole, went and got another receiver. It's amazing. It is amazing. Now,
no disrespect to Dez Bryant. He's a great player.
Exactly. They just didn't. We love Jordan Shipley. If they had taken Jordan Shipley, that would have been dumb too. It just didn't make any sense. Now, the Cowboys have a lot of time left. As of today, they have 1 pick today in rounds 2 and 3. They traded out of the 3rd round to move up those 3 spots to get Dez. Wow. They did get a 4th round pick from New England as part of that deal, so maybe Jerry's going to put those 2 4s together to move into today's action. But as of right now, with glaring needs at safety and offensive line, they have 1 pick. What's Jerry Jones going to do today? Time will tell. But here's one thing you know for sure. You'll want to be with us Monday morning at 6 a.m. as we review the entire draft. Who won, who lost, how did the Cowboys do, how did the Texans do, and we will also revisit the NBA playoffs. No sweeps. America, you got what you wanted for. 16 teams made the playoffs. There will be no sweeps. We know when we walk in Monday, the Spurs-Mavs series will still be going, and the Lakers-Thunder series will still be going, so it should be a lot of fun. 6 o'clock. Don't be late on AM 1300 The Zone.